Hello, welcome to DO Digital. So in this particular video, I'll be focusing on teaching you how to target rich places, rich people. So in case you have heard about targeting them, this is how you are going to do it. And this will benefit mostly to those in real estate or those selling luxury wares. So you mostly want to target only places that not just they have the money, the only thing stopping them from buying is your products. Okay, so let's get into it. So first of all, you want to head over to your ad manager. So this is mine. Just type ads, or you can go from business.facebook.com, then you now go over to your ad manager. Okay, so I don't want this video to be long, so let's get into the major thing. These are other ads I've been running. Okay, so first of all, you want to create the campaign. I usually prefer leads for something that has to do with real estate. Why it is advisable is because, let's say you are running ads. Of course, you know people that are interested in real estate, they are not buying immediately. They want to be followed up, they want to be nurtured, they want to trust you, and they want to be sure that they are getting the best deal for the best price. You understand? So that's why you need to use leads. Now follow them up over and over again, and till when they want to now, okay, come and see the house and later buy. Okay, so that's why it's good to go for leads. So we click on continue. Now, what I usually do on my ads is to create different ad sets. So I can create an ad set that has to do with this. Now, allowing Facebook to use their AI to run the ad for me. I won't bother about the targeting based on location or interest again. The only thing I have to do by just clicking this is to allow Facebook. I only have to add my ad copy and ad creative. Then Facebook can do the rest. That's about this particular thing. But I don't just use it and just run only using this. I test and see which one works best. But in this particular video, I'll be going for manual. So I always love to change the name of my campaign. I can call this one, I can call it, let me say, real estate or luxury. So let me call it real estate. Me, so forget about everything, just forget about them. Click on next. So I also love to change the name of my ad set, but the name, I decide the name based on the interest. Let's say I'm focusing only on demographics, only on the location and the age. Then I can call the name real estate demographic, something like that. Now, if I'm deciding to do something like focusing on a particular interest group, I can change the name to that. That's what I usually do, but I don't do it immediately. I first get my interest first. So let's get over to that. Budgets, for the sake of this video, I don't bother doing anything, but for real estate, the budgets for the daily budget is usually high, something like 10K and above. This is because leads for real estate is very, very expensive. It's very expensive. So, and if your product, if what the profit you'll be making is in millions, is something like 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, you should not bother spending something above 10K and thereabouts for daily budgets, because you are looking for quality leads. So you should bring out your money and invest on ads. Okay, so let's head over to the major thing here. So I'll switch to original audience. Then come over to first, let's select our demographics. So this is the major case about targeting rich places, the demographics. So of course, if you are trying to target the rich places in Nigeria, you would be targeting everywhere in Nigeria. So I'll remove this. So as a Nigerian, basically there are some places that rings bell when they say they are rich places. So you can say something like Ikoyi, you can say something like VI, you can say something like um what's it called, Banana Highland, and on and on. So let's start with Lekki. I usually prefer searching them. I will type Lagos, then go deeper and search. But you can still type some places out. Let's say Lekki. So we see Lekki Peninsula. None. Okay, yes, Lekki Phase 1. That's the way I'm looking for. Even Lekki Phase 2. So you can see, yes, we got this. But you can see we didn't see something like Lekki Phase 2. So now what you can now do is just to move around. I'm using my mouse to do this, to move around. I'll click on it, then move. So then if you want to zoom in, can you either use this and this to zoom in and zoom out, or use your mouse to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so now for me to also select Lekki Phase 2, I'll click on this drop pin and come over here and drop it. That's very simple. Now once it shows, it will, by default, it expands to places within the Lekki Phase 2. So when you can see it's expanding to even down to Lekki Phase 1, and also down to different places. Then also from here it also expands. And the reason is because of the radius here. So just reduce the radius to something like 1. Reduce to 1, start with 1, then expand a bit, little by little. So you can see we are seeing properly. So if you wanted to also target something like Victorian Garden City, we can say let's expand a little bit to something like 2. So we can say expand. So how is it? Okay, it's okay like this. We can still increase it to 3, thereabouts. So I know, let me see, I know this is a Ikoyi and Victoria land. So we can say we pick our drop pin and put it here. We can also search it, but basically, like I said, I prefer searching it like this, knowing the location, then pinpointing it and dropping my pin there, than searching it, because sometimes you search it, you won't get the exact location you're looking for, or you will see something like we saw that time we started Lekki. Remember, we saw other places, and if you are not experienced enough, you assume the neighborhood is exactly the Lekki you are looking for. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to be sure that you are targeting the right location. So you can see we have gotten Victoria Land, Lekki Phase 1 and Lekki Phase 2. So we can now expand to see other places. Morocco is also a good place. So we can a good place. So we can also increase this or drop in here and drop in Ikoyi. So which one is better? Let's see. Let me increase. Which one is Victoria Land again? I don't know if it's this. Okay, yes. So we can increase to 3. I believe 3 can do the work. Yes, 3 did the work. Good, 3 did the work. So we can even go further to say rich places in Lagos. Rich places in Lagos. Rich locations in Lagos. So we can see Penala Island, Magodo, and on, the Ikeja, Jare. So I know where some of these places are. So you can even type it, say Ikeja. Ikeja, Lagos. No, I don't want it as city. You can see what I'm saying. You're seeing so many addresses. This address. You can see that's why I prefer going to that place. Now we'll expand. I know where Ikeja is. Where's Lagos? I know Ikeja is around here. Where is that? 'Cause, 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 'cause Okay, I'm having difficulty finding this. I don't know why. Okay, let me just search. I've searched it already. I didn't see it. Let me search again. It's not. Okay, let me just see. It's because it's going nuts. Is it? Okay. Yeah, I knew it was there. I just wasn't getting it. CKJ. Okay. So I reduce the radius. I reduce it to something like one. You can see by default it's already targeting several places. Now I know Magod is also around there. So let's expand. Let's expand. Where is that place? Why am I being so unlucky today? Where's Magod do? God. I don't want this video to be very long. Is it network? Yes. Magodo, I know it's very close to Keja. My God, this video is taking longer than I expected. Okay, even Maryland is a good place to target. So let's choose Maryland now. Before next time we come now, we won't see it again. Okay, Keja, now I know why now. Why is you giving me big look? I thought I reduced this thing. I thought I reduced this thing. Can't you give me one? Okay, don't worry. Just don't bother. Let me remove this Ikeja. It's expanding too much. And it doesn't want to give me one. Let me just do my mouse. Let me just pick it. Drop in there. Then reduce the radius. This should be Maryland if I'm not mistaken. So I'll reduce that. Then this is Ikeja. This is what this location base is the first part. Okay. And it's already consuming more time than I planned. And I'm happy you're seeing all of this. Hey, Magodo, what can you imagine? What was I looking for? Okay. Which one is this? I'm back. It's like I love giving myself a headache. Okay. No. Uh, okay. Shit, yeah. So we reduce the radius. So the same thing is applicable to if if you reside in Port Harcourt, Abuja, and on. Even if you don't reside there, you you have you have estates in Lagos. You can still target people in Port Harcourt and people in um Abuja, all these rich places, because whenever someone makes money, usually they want to move to Lagos. Sometimes anyway, not every time. So you target some rich places in Lagos in a Port Harcourt. So you can say something like rich locations in Port. So I know something like I don't really know so much about Port Harcourt. I need yeah. So we say something like, okay, new GRA I don't know if I'll find Peter Dele Oji Port Harcourt. Man, it's good to know the places than just knowing their names. Yeah, it's good to know their names. Then now look for those locations on your own than writing down. Let me see. Because let's type these things down. This new GRA. Let me see if I'll see it. GRA phase 3. Nah. No. No, this phase 3 should be in Lagos. Yeah, Lagos. I think I might even need it. Let me see. If they give me what I need. Where is it? Okay. Oh, it's in Port Harcourt. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. And even look targeted. Oh, this is a very good location. Target Woji. I know Woji. Rumo. Okay, I can't pronounce that. So sorry. And Rumola Oyibo. And Rumola is also a good location. Can pick it and drop there. So the same thing as is applicable to our project. So this is the first part. Okay, you can decide to create an asset for just location and publish. Now you can create another asset. I like to create 3 to 5 assets and publish at once. So create another asset where you target the location. Now you come and choose the interest group. By the way, when you're creating an asset for just location, also change the age. Don't use from 18. No, use something like from 25 or from 30. But this is a real estate. I prefer starting from 30 years and above. Then gender, it can be male, usually male actually. For real estate, usually male, or you can just leave it like that. So now demographics. This is where another work comes into. So we can start with real estate. Not employer, not field of study, but the interest, real estate as an interest. So the magic is our suggestion box. So you can see it has given us different options. You can add real estate investing, real property, house, apartment, investment. Yes, investor vibes. Property finder, first time good. I love this first time buyer, first time home buyer grant. Even there's this one I saw one time. Uh, what's it called? New home. I don't know if I'm getting it right. Something. New house. New house. Even mortgage calculator. Someone interested in mortgage calculator already has a home. Already understands about all this home of a thing. So residential area, mortgage loans, good. Also this, and the other thing we can also do is luxury. So even if you are into real estate, you can also target people like now someone that loves luxury. Let's say for instance this luxury yacht, someone that loves it might have the money to also buy a house. You understand? So you can also target those luxury. You can say luxury wear, luxury um goods. Let me see, luxury. Oh, sorry, luxury. So luxury goods. So click on suggestion for more options. So we are seeing even Zillow. Nigeria is interested in Zillow already understands real estate too. At least I know some. I understand real estate to some extent anyway. I used to be a blogger for real estate. So golf, yeah. Reason because rich people are usually those that play golf. Golf, yes. Business class, good. Even if we can even see first class, something like first class, business class, first class, something like that. Yes, first class travel. Good. We can even add this. All these people that have the money to travel first class, they usually, of course, can afford. They are likely going to be have the money to afford your this thing, your product. So now, if let's assume you are selling a luxury product like Gucci, Prada, all those things, all those luxury wear. So what you can also do is to target based on their brands. You can say something like Gucci, where it's not, yeah, fashion brand. Go on, click on suggestion. I'm compiling all of these things together. If you are targeting, if you are selling luxury, not real estate, you can just remove all these real estates I'm targeting I did here. Okay, remove all of them. I'm just trying to be fast and make this video short. So click on suggestion. It will not give you other options like Armani, Balenciaga, Bulgari, Burberry, and the rest of them. So now what I usually advise and what I usually do on my ads is I split them. Okay. If I'm running advert for real estate, I will say something like this particular real estate interest. I'll write it down on a document sheet. I'll write it down and say call a particular group real estate group. Now I'll take all these real estate options I have, I'll write them down, create another, come to another line and call that the segment, call it something like luxury wear. I'll list all of these. I will exhaust options on luxury wear, exhaust all options, write them down, create another option, something like brands. I can add even not this Gucci, this thing. Someone that is interested in Gucci, all those brands can also be interested in real estate. Yeah. What I can even do is to and I use real estate and I come here and narrow it down to let them also be interested in something like luxury cars, luxury yachts, that kind of a thing. So let them be extremely, you know that these people have the money. So that's what I usually advise and I usually do. So once you have already written them down, you now come and start putting them here. Once you are putting them, you are checking your estimated audience. I usually prefer starting with something like 200,000 to 200,000, 300,000 to a million, 1.5 million estimated audience. Once it's exceeding 1.5, I will cut it, break it, and add it to another, create a new asset. I'll come here, I'll duplicate these assets, create a new asset, and add those, what's it called? Add those interests I've already seen, those ones that exceeded this particular 1.5 that I usually focus my ads on. I'll add them there, change the name, and continue doing the same thing. So by this way, I'll test, I'll see what works and what doesn't work. So if you say, okay, well, you want to estimate so many people, your ads will be lost in pool, in sea, and you won't be found. You will lose your money. You will, okay, unless you have so much money to spend, and which I don't believe you do, especially if in Nigeria here, plus the economy. So please chill. Use low estimated audience, okay, moderate estimated audience. So that's basically it about this particular video, about targeting rich people, about targeting rich location. If you're selling all these high expensive products. So I believe you must have enjoyed this video, and if you do wait to subscribe and click on the notification bell to be notified whenever we release new video related to Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, and digital marketing. So thank you very much for staying to the end of this video, and I hope to see you on top. Cheers.